So are you tired of being called a scammer? Do you ever call your client and they call you a scammer, they call you a fraud, they tell you you're full of and then they hang up the phone on you and you're there shaking and you don't know how to handle it? If that's the case, you need to watch this video. So in this video, I'm gonna go over with you an actual conversation I had with someone, and you always wanna start off with, when you do this on Zoom, always start off with your clients on this is a recorded call so that they know it's a recorded call. But this is an actual conversation I had, and I learned a lot here. Let's listen to this call.
Hello?
Hi, this is David Church. Is this Beverly?
Yes?
Hi, Beverly. I just left you a message. I'm trying to reach a who lived at the same address that you're at. I'm with JD Vista. Would you be able to know who that is?
What is this regarding?
This is regarding a WAMU account that we received the check back. It was a very substantial amount with the address in some.
Okay, so I get asked, what is this regarding? So I'm trying to reach a particular person. I call Beverly, and Beverly, first of all, wants to know what this is regarding, which I would too. If anyone calls me and asks me for any information on anybody, what is this regarding? What saves me right here? I don't want to say, oh, I'm trying to reach her, it's a personal matter, whatever. I'm sticking to data. First of all, it's a reputable phone call. Second of all, I've got the address and information. Thirdly, I'm giving the data about the actual account that this person has, and I'm leaking a little information. I don't always give the amount, but it's going to be data that saves you. If you want to avoid being called a scammer, if you want to avoid being told off and hung up on and thinking you're wasting time, you have to know why you're calling the person. The worst thing you could do is get on the phone and not be able to explain why you're on the phone with them.
I was assigned this file. I'm licensed. I work along the state. I was assigned this file, and this is like a mystery because his first name is like your last name. I've never seen that before.
Okay. Can you give me more information?
That is a question. I'm interested. I want to know more information. I don't fully believe you. I want to believe you, but there's too much scams out there. That right there, my opening with her worked. And trust me, I'm not saying that every single time I call someone, I get this kind of response. But statistically, your odds will be in your favor if you can call somebody and really convince them that the reason why you're calling is to help them, or to, in this case, so I thought was to help her friend. Watch.
So basically, it's gone dormant. It's to the state. It's for $70,000. It's an FDIC insured check from WAMU Bank. And that's all gone dormant. And it's the name that I have that we're trying to get a hold of. And if I reach the right family person, I can get the paperwork started. We're trying to get these funds to this person. I am licensed with the state of California. This is not a salesy call or anything like that.
Okay, so right there, I just built up all my reputation. I just said it was not a salesy call. I told her I was licensed by the state of California, and I gave her all the details on this account that she needed to know. And at this point, I would have gotten hung up on had I not given her all that data.
Okay, well, you can send the papers here to...
Okay, that I have a hard time with. I don't want to send a friend the contracts. I don't want to just send blank contracts to someone that I don't know. I want to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. So at this point, I have to build a little more credibility, but watch what happens.
Okay, now so you know who this person is?
Well, what's the first name?
The first name I have is...
Okay, well, that's me, but that's my last name.
Yeah, and the last name it shows is...
That's my maiden name.
So you are... So I've actually put this... I've actually solved this puzzle.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, props to you because you are one hard person to reach. Do you remember having the WAMU account?
Yes.
Okay, so right now I've built a little credibility. She's agreed, and I'm going to show you the end of this. She's agreed to this. She's asking for the information, and it's like, bam, I've just majorly got my foot in the door. I actually have her laughing because I had no idea I was speaking to the owner of these funds on this. I mean, I went on cloud 9 when this happened. I don't know if I've ever had a case, and I've worked a lot of cases. I don't know if I've ever worked one before where I've actually been speaking to the person thinking it was a friend when it's really the person. I've had people tell me that it's not them, and I know it's them, especially on a foreclosure when there's funds or there's something like that, and I stick to that data, and these are things you have to go around. It's data that saves you every single time.
This has gone dormant. We work alongside of the state. What I can do is get you the paperwork. I would love it if you would work with us. We're an outside company that's licensed with the state. You pay nothing. We would get a percentage once funds are received, but I would love to get the paperwork started with you if you're willing to work with us on this.
Okay, well, if you can mail it to me so I can look at it.
Okay. Do you want me to mail it or email it to you?
You could email it.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that. What's the best email for you? Okay, what I'll do is Christmas is right around the corner, so Merry Christmas, but we'll probably get you the paperwork by Friday. And with your permission, I'd love to follow up with you maybe like next Monday and make sure you got everything and just see if you have any questions.
Okay, the best number to call is the cell phone number, not this number. This really isn't my number.
Oh, it's not? Okay, is that the number I just tried and I left a message a minute ago?
Okay, I haven't checked my cell phone.
Let me verify that I have your right number here. Give me one quick second. Okay, perfect. I will go ahead and follow up with you next Monday. I'm so excited. You don't know how hard I was trying to solve this puzzle, and I feel, I'm like, wow.
You're a detective.
I feel like it right now. I totally feel like it.
Right.
Hey, man, Merry
Okay,
Christmas.
email it to me, and I'll take a look, and I'll talk to you Monday.
Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you.
And
All right, so I'm going to have you listen to one other part here in a second. So I got her email, I got all her information, and I said I'd follow up with her on Monday. Now, here's what happened with her. On Monday morning, I came into the office, and she called me and said she got the paperwork. She was fairly happy. She said she had something going on with the family, and she was going to be gone all day, and asked if she could follow up with me later, which when someone says, first of all, when a client calls you and says, hey, I can't make today, and they're calling you, they haven't forgotten, and they're a pretty serious client. At the same time, I don't want it to go too far. We're in New Year's Eve and all that, and I don't want it to go too far. So I've put it on my CRM to call her back next Monday. So I'm giving her an extra week, and I'll be very sensitive to that. I don't want to call back and just say, hey, I need this contract signed. I need it in like this, because that's making me this money-hungry monster that she's trying to avoid right here. At the same time, I don't want to lose the deal, and I don't want it to be too long and have her go, oh, yeah, I'll just get that on my own. Notice that I explained the process to her. Sometimes I say 10%, sometimes I don't. It all goes in if they balk about it, or they'll say like, in my next video, I'm going to show you a conversation I had with someone where I actually say it's 10%, and it was for about the same amount. This will be a $7,000 payday. You want to follow up. You want to make sure that you're doing all your work, crossing every T, dotting every I. This is a very lucrative business. It does work. You have to be committed to the process. And after you get a result, you always want to have a little celebration.
and you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Always celebrate with every deal. Hey, do me a favor. If this video was helpful, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel down below. Thank you for listening. Give me a like, and I'll see you on the next video.